There's another style of tank that's important to know about. It's essentially what's known as a non-code style tank. And this is a real commonly used tank. This is a diaphragm style tank. And this one's made by Amtrol. Used quite a bit in HVAC or domestic water systems. But you can see that diaphragm in there. Here would be the system connection, and then here's that diaphragm. As the water expands in, that diaphragm's going to deflect down. Now actually, if you look at the PowerPoint, you'll see that another way of making these expansion tanks is to use these non-code tanks as the internals inside of a code tank. So that lets the tank be manufactured a little bit less expensively, although the downside of that is that you've got your inexpensive non-code tank as your internals, and if that does fail, you essentially are throwing away your entire ASME code, rather expensive tank. So, well, that's the only downside for doing that. Again, these are commonly used in potable water and also HVAC systems. There is different tanks for both styles of those systems. And while you can use a potable water style tank in an HVAC system, you can't use an HVAC style tank in a potable water system. That's because the bladder or the diaphragm of those things is not made out of an FDA approved material, and also the connections are not stainless steel, and the tank is made out of steel on these HVAC tanks will rust away. So there's a little bit on these non-code tanks.